Hey people, so lately I've been doing some reflection and I just wanted to share with y'all 5 lessons that I've learned in the last 5 years. And by the way, this is in no particular order. It is said that money is the root of all evil, okay? However, it doesn't mean that just because that's what's said, that applies in all cases. Not really. So, what I can tell you is this, is I've had times when, I've had money and things were good, and I've had times when I don't have money and things were not good. And so because of this, unfortunately, money does show you how people will treat you. So why is it that when you have money and you have all of the things in your life that's in place, you have your life together, you have all these things, everybody wants to be around you? The simple answer is because people want to be inspired by what it is that you have, your accomplishments and everything. Or there are some people just want what you have, okay? Or just want to be a part of you just so that they can feel like they're just as important to be around your likeness. Or it could be they just want to be around you to simply use you for what their gains are. But at the same time, when you don't have money, one of the things you will notice very quickly that I've observed myself is you will notice the people that are willing to stick around you and the people who are not willing to stick around you. And the people who are not willing to stick around you, those are the ones that, unfortunately, you just have to look at it and say, that's a damn shame, but people are going to be people. Your business, your story, your journey is simply your business. That's it. You don't owe anybody an explanation. You don't owe anybody why or who or what has happened, especially when it doesn't affect them. Another reason is this. What I've come to learn is this. People's opinions, and I've said this before, are always subject to change. Today, they could think, for example, you're the worst person and it will be forgotten about. Then you'll do something great. Then the very thing that they thought about you back then, it's forgotten about, and all they care about is what you got going on that's great and how they can benefit from it or be a part of it. Or sometimes it could be a case of they just want to say, hey, I know that person. You see? So I say all this to say, don't say anything to anyone that you don't owe an explanation to, okay? Because your silence is golden. This is an important lesson that I had to learn in the last 5 years, or maybe more. But anyways, what I'm saying here is learning to let go is a very important and powerful thing to do for my life, for your life, and just for peace of mind. There was a time that when it came to, let's just say, certain people or situations, that when they decided to, shall we say, leave, or, it was done and over with, I would keep holding on to it. By not letting go, I was either blocking a blessing or I was simply holding myself back from what is going to be the next thing or the next phase that could be either A, better, or could be B, just another point in my life that I need to transition to, or just simply that I just needed the peace of mind. So now I'm at a point where I'm okay with just simply letting go of people and things that, if they either A, hold no value, B, don't want to be a part of me, and that's okay, because I would rather let it go and have the peace of mind or B, let it go and move on to the blessing that's about to come for the next phase. This is an important lesson because things always work out in the end, because even if, like for example with me, I'm going through a period where I'm homeless at the time of this video, and there are other things and other factors that are going on at the time of this video, but in the end things always work out. And I'm going to tell you why. Because these phases that you go through, it does not last forever. However, at the same time, if you're not trying to take yourself out of a situation, or you're not trying to make a change, then things are just going to keep going. But at the same time, even if it keeps going, at some point it never stays the same. So that's why I always say things always work out in the end, because you just never know what can happen. You just never know when you can get a phone call, or you just never know when someone might be offering something, or you just never know how the world might change and how that affects how you can go on to the next phase of your life where things work out in the end. If you would like to support this channel or support me monetarily, also you can just simply do that by just buy me a coffee. Okay, you can buy me one, you can buy me two, you can buy me as many coffees as you like. All right, the link will be in the description for you to go ahead and buy me a coffee, and I thank you very much for your support. This one is for the YouTubers, by the way. Just keep posting. Just like I've learned in the last 5 years, just keep posting, because you're always one video away from it going viral. In as well as the more consistent you stay on YouTube, then YouTube obviously favors it. And obviously my channel reflects that. So the times when I haven't been consistent, it definitely is a reflection on how YouTube sees my channel, versus when I have been consistent, it's definitely a reflection on my channel. Okay, and the analytics definitely shows it. And especially if you're monetized, this is even the more reason why you need to be consistent. All right, so just keep posting, and that's a definite important lesson for all of you YouTubers, okay, out there, that I've learned in the last 5 years.